Hey, Will, why don't you lead off this segment?
Oh, with a blooper? I'm going to draw my blooper from this show, actually.
No, but you
Mr.
have to do the whole intro.
Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome to our favorite, or your favorite, everyone's favorite segment, Kryptonite Bloopers, where we learn from our mistakes.
Yes, we
And I
do.
just made one because you intro this segment so often. See, I said segment, that I just went into a blooper. So I get double bloopers. One is what I just did. And two would be that one of my characteristics in my kryptonite section
Mm.
is, I'd be impatient because of my assertiveness, which is my lead characteristic as an architect. And I was getting impatient to make a point during Graham's discussion, and I missed some of the things that he was talking about because I wanted to go back and point out a detail orientation issue that I found on his LinkedIn where he misspelled a word. But I decided to save it for now.
Well,
Graham, what do you
there
got on that one? And you can comment on Will.
that that is the see, I have this experience all the time. I send emails with misspellings. I misspell my own name. I put wrong dates. Of course
So
there's
great.
misspellings in my LinkedIn profile. In fact, I send out a newsletter. Let's pretend that it's weekly, but like it's really like 3 weeks in a row and then a week off because Thursday came and went and it didn't get done yet. But every time I send one, I have it scheduled in advance. Every time I go through my whole thing to finish it, come back to it later to make sure that everything's right, without fail. When it actually gets sent to my email and I open it on my phone, I read through it. Sure enough, a misspelling or a link that isn't there, or like I left something in there that was like a note to myself. Um, every time.
That we have that in common. And I'm just gonna say on detail orientation. So Will, we've had this running gag about our software,
Yes.
and the topic was the arrow. Remember
Yes.
that? So we've had to fashion our own arrow. What I discovered last week was that when I mouse over, I get this little teeny tiny arrow.
Itty bitty. Yeah.
That's new. But I went back and now I had to go back through all of our episodes, and I think it came in around episode 37. We just dropped 38 or 39 or something today. But the fact that after all my carping, I didn't realize that there was actually an arrow put in. Now, I don't love
It's
the arrow because
microscopic.
it's so fucking small, but
It's like the head of a needle.
I have to give credit where credit's due. And you can't. My mouse on my screen is as big as our purple friend, but it only shows up small on. So still, I'm getting on them, but I should have noticed that we had an arrow. So Graham, I'm in the same boat as you. Will, great kickoff. Thanks for joining, everybody. Bye.
Thanks. Graham, it's a blast,
Well,
buddy.